let's start in a comfortable seat. And take a moment first just to take a twist in any direction. Opposite hand to knee, spine is tall, twisting around to the back shoulder. Breathing 3 breaths deep in the body. Inhaling into your belly and exhaling gently out through your nose. And then slowly come back around and heading to the other side. Again, spine is tall, belly is full, chin is down, heart is open. Nice. And slowly make your way out to hands and knees. Point your toes. Inhale, arch your back. Take your face to look up. Exhale to round your spine and look in. Keep going. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And take a few more rounds like this. And last 2 rounds. Good. End on an inhalation. Gazes up, seat is up, and then tuck your toes. Reach all the way back into downward facing dog and stretch your legs long there. Begin by bending one knee and reaching the opposite heel to the floor. And then continuously switching and allowing the calves to stretch out. And you can take your time on one side, really take a couple of breaths there. Feel the circulation returning. And then switch sides when you're ready. Good. Slowly come forward into a plank pose. Legs are strong and straight. Inner elbow creases are facing forward. Nice. And then gently reach back into your dog, bending your knees as you come back. Nice. Inhale, come forward into plank. And exhale, reach back, dog. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. In and exhale. Last one, inhaling. And this time, as you lower down to the floor, bend your elbows. Release yourself down, point your toes. Walk your hands back next to your chest. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more time. And exhaling. Good. Reach your right arm out to the right. And roll over onto your right side. Place your left foot behind you. And you can let your head come down onto the ground if you like, or you can keep it up. And then place your left fingertips on the floor relatively close to your face and use it as leverage to deepen the stretch. Very helpful if you're spending a lot of time in sitting practice to keep your upper chest open, collarbones broadening, a quality of spaciousness in upper body. Good. Come back down onto the ground, reach your left arm out to the left now, and roll over onto left side. Good. And again, fingertips right in front of your face. Breathing deeply. One more breath here. And then gently come back around to the front. Place your hands next to your chest. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. And then slowly press up into plank. Do your best. And if you need to, you can always be on your knees like this. Okay? Just 3 tiny little push-ups. If you're feeling it, you can always do this on your knees for 1, 2, and 3. Back to dog. Okay. Right foot outside right hand. Left knee comes down onto the ground. Go ahead and point your back foot toes and bring your right hand to your right knee, pressing your upper body away from your knee, looking up to the sky. Soften your face. Good. Nice. And then slowly come down. Right hand to the ground. Step back. Dog. Beautiful. And then bring your left foot outside your left hand. Lower right knee down to the floor. Point toes. Left hand, left knee. Pressing back away from left knee, but keep the knee where it is as you come back. Breathing deeply here. And starting to feel more attuned to the openness of your front body and the strength in your back body. Left hand to the floor. Step back, plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale back. Down dog. Good. And give the backs of your legs a nice earnest stretch here, really reaching your heels toward the floor. Good. And then take a look between your hands. Walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale your heart forward. And as you exhale, fold yourself down. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up to stand. Lengthen. Open, arms high. And exhale, hands to gasho. Just take a moment to feel your feet. Feel your back body strong, your front body wide open. And very gently release your arms down at your sides. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, trace the center front line of your body as you fold down. Nice. Inhale, heart forward. And as you exhale, step back, plank. Lower down, strong legs. Inhale, upward facing, open. And exhale back. Down dog. Good. Since this is really a practice for sitting support, bring your right knee just outside of your right hand and walk your left foot back, pointing left foot toes, come down onto your elbows, and just gaze forward for a moment. You can walk from right seat, putting a lot of weight there, over to left hip bone, and kind of feel where your edge is, where the work is for you. And just rolling back and forward. Good. And then walk your elbows open to the left, so away from the front knee, and stretch there for a moment. Feel what that means to you. If you'd like a little more intensity, you can always walk your elbows a little farther out to the left. Just one more breath here. And then slowly come back to the center. And step back. Down dog. Plank pose. Lower down. Upward facing. And back. Okay, left knee outside left hand. And again, coming down onto your elbows and just sort of rocking yourself from left seat to right hip. And feeling into that for yourself, getting as much as you can out of it. Back and forth. Good, and then walk your elbows over to the right. Back leg stays strong. Nice, and breathing deeply here. And again, if you want to intensify it, just go ahead and bring your elbows around a little farther. And just breathing deeply here, allowing the breath to come as deeply into your body as you can. Good, and then slowly come back to the center. Step back to plank. Okay, now you can do what we're about to do. You can do it in plank pose, or you can do it on hands and knees. Whatever you choose is fine. We're going to alternate opposite hand and foot, lifting and lower, lifting and lower. If it's easier on hands and knees, please do it like that. And we'll look at it both ways. This great strengthening for the back body. All the tiny muscles along your spine. Last 2 rounds on each side. Yep. It's good work. Honest work. And back to child's pose. Allow your elbows to descend to the ground and feel very supported by the ground there. Walk your elbows to your left. Good, and then slowly come back to the center and over to the right side. Good. Back to downward facing dog. And right foot forward between your hands. This time lower your left knee down to the floor. Keep your toes tucked and inhale your arms up. Anjaneya asana. Allow your pelvis to descend forward and down while you lift your whole back body up to thumbs. Last 2 breaths here. And then gently bring your hands down. Step back, down dog. Left foot forward. Right knee comes down, keeping right toes tucked. Inhale, lengthen. Slowly, steadily, take your time. This is a different side. Allowing your pelvis to descend. Back body lifts and strengthens. One more breath. Good. Hands down to the floor, step back, dog. Nice. Right foot between your hands, coming into triangle pose. Left heel to the floor. Right hand to right shin. Left arm to the sky. Palm facing forward. 3 full breaths here. If you'd like to intensify it and make it into an abdominal workout, you can actually bring your arms parallel to one another. It's up to you. One more breath here. Good. Hands to the floor, bend front knee, step back. And this time we'll come through the vinyasa, plank, chaturanga, up dog. and downward facing. Nice. Left foot forward. And right heel to the floor. Left hand, left shin. Right arm comes high. Nice. Coming into triangle pose. And again, we'll be here about 4 breaths. If you wish, you can take the top arm over your ear and bring bottom arm parallel to it. Final 2 breaths here. And then gently release. Coming down to the floor, come through the vinyasa if you like, or meet me in down dog. Nice. Beautiful. Right foot between your hands. And this time, walk your right foot back just a little bit. Bring your right hand fingertips to the upper right corner of your mat. Lift your left leg. Lift your left arm. And turn your gaze to your left. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. You can always bend slightly the standing leg. You can point the extended foot toes, taking 2 more full breaths here. Full extension. And then gently release, coming back down. Plank. Lower down, lift up, and exhale. Good. Left foot forward. And again, you can walk the foot back just a bit to give yourself some room. Left fingertips upper left corner. Right leg rises parallel to the floor. And right arm high. Good. Just do exactly what is best for you in this moment. One more breath here. Good. Right hand to the floor. Step back. Plank pose, lower down to the floor. Release everything down. Bend your knees. Take a hold of your feet. Press your feet back into your hands and allow your upper body to open. Big breaths here, soft. Soft in your belly, deep in your body. Back body so strong and front body spacious. Good. And gently release. Place your hands next to your chest. Press back once again into child's pose. Good. Slowly come onto hands and knees once again. And this time lower down onto your elbows. And take your left hand behind your right elbow, coming down onto left temple into the twist. Bring your right fingertips in front of your eyes and use the floor to press away into the twist. Good. Breathing deeply here. One more full breath. Good. And gently come back to the center on elbows. Feed your right hand behind your left elbow and come down onto right temple. Very good. Left fingertips pressing into the floor. Coming into this twist. And as you breathe deeply here, allow left shoulder to press back. Final 2 breaths. And then slowly come back onto hands and knees. And sit back on your heels. Good. Come to stand on your knees. And then tuck your toes underneath you. Lift your heart, find the back bend, gaze up. And then slowly release your hands back behind you. Tuck your fingertips to the insides of your heels and lift your heart. This is the very opposite of a sitting position. So enjoy the soft opening of the front body. 2 more breaths. And then gently lift up, point your toes, sit back on your heels. Let your hands rest and let your eyes close for a moment. Feel the shift in your chemistry. Good. Lengthen your legs out in front of you. Okay. This one you may want to watch first. It's very playful and very sweet. We're going to do a little sort of tumbling back, coming up and coming into Janu Shirshasana. So you can watch first. Rolling and then bending one knee and folding into it. And then you'll switch, rolling and bending the other knee and folding into it. Okay? Join me. We'll do that 3 times on each side and then we'll hold. Here we go. Covers a lot of ground in one motion. Massaging your back, opening your hips. Final time on each side. And then we'll come into a held version. Good. Let's bring your right heel to your right inner groin. Left leg is extending. And then slowly extend yourself out over that left leg. You can bring your right hand to the right edge of your mat, to the little toe side of that foot. Or you can grab the left hand with the left edge of your mat. Any combination of those holds and fold down. You can also hold the outer shin, whatever feels most supportive for you. Again, covering a lot of ground here to open the back body and the hips. And slowly come up. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Right leg is out, left knee is bent. The left heel is engaging into the inner left groin as you fold down over right leg. And again, any variation with your hands is perfect. Two more breaths here. Good. And slowly come up and come to lie down on your back, bending your knees. Good. Lift your pelvis and then bring your arms up to the floor behind you, Pelvis is high, legs are strong, feet are strong, glutes are strong. And as you exhale, lower your pelvis and your arms down, back down to the floor. Good. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, strong back. And exhale, very soft in the front of your body. Keep going. Last 2. On the rise, inhale. And lower down as you exhale. Good. Last 1. Inhale. Lift your arms up over your head. If you'd like to stay here, you may. If you'd like to come into a full wheel, place your hands and come into a full back bend, if you wish. Not an obligation. And breathe here for 3 more deep breaths. And then slowly release from wherever you are, down to the floor. Let your arms come alongside you. Let your feet get wide and bring your knees to touch. Very supportive of the health and safety of your lower back. Good. And then gently bring both legs up to the sky, 90 degrees. Let's bring your hands to interlace all the way to the webbing behind your head. Good. And then lower right leg as you inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. Switching sides. Inhale, lower left. Exhale it back up. We're going to keep going here for a full minute. In, X. Continue alternating. Maybe consider smiling with your eyes, at least, maybe your mouth as well. And really tack your low belly down into your spine and spine to ground. Keep your gaze focused on the foot that's on top. And see if you can keep it very still as you move the other leg. Inhale, lower, exhale, raise it. You've got just a few more. Last round. Nice. And then hug your knees into your chest. Good. Happy baby from here. Soles of feet facing the sky. Allowing your knees to come down toward the floor next to you. Breathing deeply. And then slowly bring both knees to stack, knees over to your left side, gazing to your right. And breathing deeply here. Good. And slowly bring your knees to the center and then over to the right side. Gazing left. And slowly extend your body along the floor. Organize yourself so that you are 100% on your mat. Your palms can face up next to you. Body restful. And allow your body to come to a certain stillness for the next 2 minutes. Breathing deeply. Allowing your bones to feel connected to the ground where you are. Allowing the ground to rise up and welcome your body, greet your body, support your body. And if you feel today like it's a good idea to place a hand somewhere, belly or heart or elsewhere, your head perhaps, go ahead and make that placement now. And it should feel very supportive, easeful. Attuning to the sound of your breathing, the feeling of the breath in your body. Another 5 full breaths here. And then take a deep breath in and exhale completely. twice more like that. Big, full breaths here. Good. Gently and slowly bring your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your knees, please. And then slowly roll back and forth a few times. I'm going to take about 3 or 4 tries to come all the way up to a standing forward bend. Nice. And as you come into this forward bend, go ahead and bring your forearms around the backs of your calves. Thread your right hand through to the front of your left shin, and thread your left hand through to the front of your right shin. And then bend your knees, bring knees into armpits, and then slowly lifting your seat, walking hands down legs, lifting your seat, relaxing your toes, relaxing the crown of your head. Breathing deeply here. When you feel ready, you can unlace. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Inhale your heart forward and exhale to fold down. And we'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, heart forward, lengthen. And exhale, folding. Good. Inhale. And release. 1 more. And exhale. Good. Please step your left foot back, a short stance. Heels on the floor, toes are pointing toward the upper left corner of your mat or your space. Walk your hands next to your front foot. Inhale, heart forward. As you exhale, walk your hands out to their own sides and back, folding down. Two more deep breaths here. Parsvottanasana. Good. And then slowly switch your feet. Left foot forward, right foot back. Again, a short stance. And walk your hands out to their own sides and all the way back. And then gently walk your hands forward. Inhale, heart forward. As you exhale, step your right foot forward to meet your left. Bend your knees deeply, rest your forearms on your thighs. And move your knees back so that they're really over your heels. And then lower your seat down the best you can. Inhale, arms alongside your ears, lifting your chest. As you exhale, feel your feet, relax your toes, and press yourself up to stand. Look up toward your hands, and exhale, hands to Gasho. Good. We'll do that twice more. Last few moments of practice. Touch the floor with your hands into chair. Inhale, arms high. As you exhale, press up and drop your hands, palms together. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, arms up. Inhale here. And exhale, press up. Good. Palms together. And just take a moment here to feel your feet, feel your body, feel your strength. Feel Feel the strength of your back and the softness of your front. And then slowly lift your heels. A little extra credit here. Bend your knees. Lower all the way down into a squat. So nice to build strength to do this. If you'd like, exhale up to stand. Inhale, lower down. Nice. And exhale, release onto your seat. Take a comfortable cross-legged seat. Allow your eyes to close just for a moment. Allow yourself to relax into your seat. Allow your spine to move back and feel the strength of your back body. Allow your hands to rest. Inhale, reach your arms up high. And as you exhale, bring your arms out to the sides, elbows wide, back body strong, front body quiet. And slowly bring your hands into Cosmic Mudra. This is a reading from Catherine Thanas. The community awakens together. As soon as one person comes out of their shell, all of our shells begin to crack, and possibilities previously unknown become available. That's also true in deep practice. The schedule gives us our boundaries, and we find we don't like to meet our boundaries. We would like to have a boundless mind. The point of the schedule is to allow people of different rhythms and tendencies to move together through this rather straightforward yet complicated event. Please pay attention as best you can to the rhythm so that we can start and end together. This is what we call a practice. You can bring your hands to Gasho. In closing, one of our deeply shared convictions, Catherine writes, about ourselves is that we are unworthy. Unworthiness is a separating experience. You feel everybody else is more worthy than you, going someplace, doing something, and you're isolated by your sense of aloneness. The truth is that our isolation and separation is our deepest, most common shared experience. The community awakens together. Thank you for your practice. Thank you. 4:49. Right on schedule.